The world of Formula One is a tough place to break into. Seats are limited, competition is relentless, and most years, there's no real change to the grid size. But 2026 is different. The arrival of Cadillac brings with it not only the promise of a bold new chapter for sport, but two brand new race seats that have reignited the ambitions of drivers from all corners of the paddock and beyond. The iconic American marque has sparked intense interest, and unsurprisingly, the race to secure one of those rare seats is already well underway behind the scenes. For a while now, sources inside the paddock have confirmed what many expected. Cadillac have been overwhelmed with interest. Drivers, agents, and advisors have been flooding their inboxes and lining up meetings to pitch their clients. At one point, the team had a list of over 15 drivers, some currently racing, others sitting on the sidelines, all eager to be part of what could be a generational project in F1. But reality sets in fast when you're building a team from scratch. Resources, timelines, and strategic goals quickly force tough decisions. That long list has now been trimmed to a handful of serious candidates. Cadillac isn't rushing, but their focus is sharpening, and a clear pattern has emerged. Experience is the cornerstone of their driver's search. That's why Sergio Perez has found himself right at the top of Cadillac's radar. With 285 Grands Prix behind him, 6 career wins, and a proven ability to extract performance from underdog machinery, Perez is the kind of plug-and-play driver that any new team would benefit from. But there's more to this than numbers. Perez has always been known for his exceptional tire management, technical feedback, and his calculated racecraft. His time with Force India and Racing Point made it clear that he could deliver consistent results without needing a front-running car. Then came his stint with Red Bull, where he proved he could handle the pressure of being in a title-contending environment. Following his departure from Red Bull at the end of last season, Perez has taken time to reassess. A few months away from the spotlight gave him clarity. He wants back in. And more importantly, he's ready to commit to a long-term project. That's an important factor for Cadillac. They aren't looking for a stopgap solution. They want someone who sees the long game. For Perez, this could be the perfect homecoming, not just to the grid, but to a leadership role. My sources indicate he's already had conversations with Cadillac, as well as Alpine, about a possible return in 2026. And let's not forget the broader appeal. Perez brings serious commercial firepower. His partnerships, most notably with billionaire Carlos Slim, could help Cadillac in ways that go far beyond lap time. But he's not the only experienced driver in the running. Valtteri Bottas is another name that's been circulating with increasing frequency. The Finnish driver, now 35, has made it clear he's not done with F1, and Cadillac could be exactly the kind of team he's looking for. Bottas has 247 Grands Prix under his belt, 10 wins, 67 podiums, and 20 poles. He has gone wheel to wheel with the best during his time at Mercedes, playing a key role in the team's continued dominance in the turbo-hybrid era. His consistency, low-drama attitude, and deep understanding of car development make him an attractive candidate for any team, but especially one starting from ground zero. What's particularly interesting is Bottas' relationship with Cadillac's team principal, Graham Lodon. The two have a shared history from their time together at Sauber, where Lodon was working as part of Zhou Guanyu's management structure and Bottas was one of the lead drivers. That familiarity and mutual respect could be pivotal in negotiations. Bottas has been embedded within Mercedes this season in a reserve and development capacity, attending races, engineering meetings, and simulator work. A deep dive into the sport's future as the 2026 regulations approach. That makes him uniquely qualified to guide Cadillac into the unknown. Bottas also has crucial experience running Ferrari engines from his time at Alfa Romeo. That's an asset Cadillac cannot overlook since they'll be running Ferrari power units for their initial seasons before their own GM engine program is ready. It's those kinds of details that put Bottas in serious contention. Like Perez, he's exploring multiple options, including Alpine, who had previously considered him before changes in their leadership. Bottas may not bring the same level of financial backing as Perez, but his engineering knowledge, fan base, and steady temperament make him an ideal fit for a team trying to build credibility quickly. While Perez and Bottas are clearly the frontrunners, there are other names still floating around within the Cadillac ecosystem. Zhou Guanyu is one such name. Lodon's previous involvement with Zhou adds weight to the Chinese driver's candidacy. Zhou's journey through the junior categories and steady progression at Alfa Romeo have demonstrated that he has the speed and the mental toughness to thrive in F1. He may not have the headline results yet, but he's earned the respect of many within the paddock. He's also Ferrari's reserve driver this year and could bring vital technical insight as Cadillac looks to work closely with Maranello during the transition phase. Another name in the mix is Felipe Drugovich. The 2022 Formula 2 champion has been waiting patiently in the wings for a shot at F1. He's been deeply embedded in Aston Martin's driver development program for the past couple of years and has quietly built a reputation for being quick, adaptable, and very technically sound. Drugovich also has financial backing behind him, which makes him a viable option for any team looking to balance budget with talent. For Cadillac, a driver like Drugovich could represent a lower-risk investment with high potential upside. And then there's Mick Schumacher. His name still carries weight, and his determination to return to the grid is unwavering. Since parting ways with Haas, Schumacher has taken on a development role at Mercedes and is currently competing in the World Endurance Championship with Alpine. Sources suggest he's been lobbying hard to get into Cadillac's consideration list. While his F1 record is mixed, there's no denying his dedication and growth over the past few years. For a team like Cadillac, who are looking for character as much as performance, Schumacher's resilience and legacy may still count for something. There have been earlier talk about Cadillac running an American driver. Given the team's origin and the desire to connect with their domestic market, that would have been a natural narrative. But sources close to the team have confirmed that it's unlikely for 2026. Their priority right now is experience, getting the team off the ground, navigating a complex regulation overhaul, and establishing technical partnerships all require a level of F1 specific knowledge that most young American drivers simply haven't had the time to accumulate. That doesn't mean Cadillac have abandoned the idea entirely. Long term, they remain committed to developing American talent. But for now, the priority is simple: build a stable foundation. That foundation will be shaped not just by who's behind the wheel, but by who's behind the pit wall. Cadillac's team leadership is filled with veterans. Lodon brings previous F1 experience from Manor, and their chief technical officer, Nick Chester, has been part of multiple F1 teams, including Arrows, Benetton, Renault, and Lotus. They know that to hit the ground running, especially in an environment as unforgiving as Formula One, you need proven hands. This includes drivers who have not only raced, but also developed and understood what it takes to build something from scratch. That's why Perez and Bottas remain the most appealing options. They offer different strengths, different commercial packages, and different levels of fan engagement. But they both bring something Cadillac cannot buy overnight: credibility and know-how. And as the team inches closer to announcing their plans, it's becoming clear that having at least one of their drivers locked in by the end of summer is the goal. Doing so will allow Cadillac to integrate the driver into car development meetings, simulator sessions, and sponsor discussions, ensuring they're not just building a car, but building a team around someone who can lead the charge. In the coming weeks, expect talks to intensify. Contracts will be reviewed, numbers will be crunched, and driver ambitions will be laid bare. What's exciting about this process is that we are witnessing a rare moment in Formula One history, a completely new entry with modern ambitions, choosing from a pool of experienced talent eager to write a new chapter. Cadillac's final decision will not just shape their performance in 2026, it will define how seriously they're taken from day one. And for fans watching closely, it's a fascinating story still unfolding. Hello, McLaren faithful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss any McLaren and F1 updates with relaxing ASMR elements. Your support helps this incredible community grow stronger every day, and it's a small effort that goes a long way. Even if you can't contribute in other ways, it's completely free to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications to keep the conversation going and share our passion for McLaren and F1. Your support helps keep the community thriving. Thank you for being part of McLaren Faithful.